Intelligence agencies from the Five Eyes Alliance have issued a joint warning alleging that Chinese military intelligence services are using professional networking sites and freelance job platforms to recruit individuals with access to sensitive government and defense information, a concern that had surfaced publicly in India years earlier. The bulletin titled Safeguarding Our Secrets was jointly released by the agencies from Australia, Canada, New Zealand and the United Kingdom, as well as the United States. It claims Chinese intelligence officers are affiliated actors and they're increasingly using websites such as LinkedIn, Indeed and Upwork to identify, contact and cultivate relationships with government workers, military personnel, researchers and other connected to sensitive sectors. The agencies allege these efforts are designed to acquire privileged military, political and economic intelligence that could provide strategic advantage. According to the warning, operatives allegedly pose as recruiters, consultants, human resource representatives or employees or think tanks and private firms. Initial contact often begins with job advertisement or research opportunities related to foreign policy, defense issues, international trade or Indo-Pacific security. The bulletin outlines a multi-stage process beginning with online outreach and culminating in requests for increasingly sensitive information and movement to encrypted communication platforms. The warning mirrors concerns previously reported in India. In February 2023, remember, the Sunday Guardian reported instances in which Indian researchers and subject matter experts with government networks had allegedly been approached through LinkedIn by individuals claiming affiliation with Chinese think tanks. One such case involved a researcher specializing in the Pacific region who reportedly received an invitation with an individual claiming to represent a Beijing-based think tank. According to the account, after initial professional exchanges, the researcher was offered an all-expense-paid trip to Beijing to participate in an event featuring international speakers. Following consultations with senior colleagues and government officials, the invitation was declined and the online profile allegedly disappeared thereafter. While the identity and intentions of such individuals often remain difficult to verify, intelligence agencies across Western countries have publicly warned for years that professional networking sites have increasingly become vectors for foreign intelligence collection. The Sunday Guardian report also highlights earlier international concerns. German intelligence agencies had publicly disclosed in 2017 that they detected thousands of suspected Chinese outreach attempts through LinkedIn targeting professionals with access to sensitive information. In 2018, then US counterintelligence chief William Evanina described Chinese recruitment efforts on LinkedIn as a super aggressive warning that the platform had become a significant intelligence collection avenue. Joining us to give us more on this is my colleague Aditya Vadhavan. Aditya, give us the information, please.
Well, absolutely. This Five Eyes intelligence, this is a grouping of 5 countries, namely United States, New Zealand, Australia, Germany and France. So definitely at this juncture, because they have their massive intelligence ecosystem across the globe, and definitely this is a very concerning development which has come to the fore. They have issued a joint warning alleging that Chinese military intelligence services are using professional networking sites and freelance jobs to the platform to recruit individuals with access to sensitive government and defense information. This explains how diversified methods does the Chinese Communist Party uses for the espionage purposes. It is of concern that how it claims that Chinese intelligence officers and affiliated actors are increasingly using websites such as LinkedIn, Indeed and Upwork to identify, contact and cultivate relationships with government workers, military personnel, researchers and other connected to sensitive sectors. The agencies allege these efforts are designed to acquire privileged military, political and economic intelligence that could provide strategic advantage.
Okay, all right. Aditya, thank you so much for sharing all those details with us. On that note, a quick short break. Thanks for watching.